Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 Minute Crochet Podcast. So, I've always wanted to use the title Shocking News, but it's actually is shocking news today, not just clickbait. So, there's been some shakeups in the crochet industry in the last week. So, lots of just shocking, ball dropping, like New Year's Eve news. Okay, so are you anyone joining me? You ready for this news? Okay, so there's three bits of really big news. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how the Knit and Crochet Now TV show was going to not do any more seasons. Okay, so that was our first clue. The next clue came, which was good morning, Brian. The leading designer for Annie's, who was the host of Knit and Crochet Now, Lena Skavagerson, who was also in charge of, like, what did they call it? Annie's Signature Collection, I think they called it. Anyway, she left Annie's and now has gone to Jimmy Bean's Wool. So she announced that on Instagram. So good morning. Oh, Happily Hooked also closed. Okay, Carlene. I didn't know that one. So more bits of information. So the TV show closed. Then Lena Skavagerson left Annie's and went to Jimmy Bean's Wool. So that's big news. And she reported that herself on Instagram. So I know that that's true. Then earlier this week, XRX, who is the company that owns the Stitches events, where Stitches had live in-person conferences and classes all over the country. I think they had their biggest one, I think, was Schaumburg, Illinois, anyway, near Chicago. They allegedly filed for bankruptcy, but there will be no more Stitches events. So that is shocking news for sure. And so a lot of vendors and yarn companies and teachers are now out of luck for earning money through that channel. And then the biggest news, and from my perspective, is that Crochet Magazine, of which I used to be the editor, is now I'd use the words carefully. So the rumor is that Crochet Magazine is closing. However, I spoke to a source from someone I used to work with at Crochet Magazine, who doesn't still work there but is still very connected. And she used the words merging with Crochet World, and Crochet World magazine will continue, but Crochet Magazine is now being merged into Crochet World. Okay, so but the end result is the same. Crochet exclamation point magazine will no longer apparently be a title, and Crochet World will continue. This same source also told me that the editor of Crochet World, Britt, who's super talented, and I always enjoyed working with her, she is going to continue, and they're keeping, allegedly, the editor of Crochet Magazine, although I can't remember her name because they've changed editors like 3 times since I parted ways with them in 2017. So Connie Ellison, who was you probably know her from the TV show Knit and Crochet Now, but she had been the head of catalog services at Annie's. That's not her official title. I don't remember what her official title was, but she took over good morning, Linda. She took over as editor of Crochet Magazine. They added that to her duties when I separated from Annie's in January of 2017. So Connie added the magazine to her responsibilities in January of 2017. And then at some point, I don't remember when, I think she had it at least a year, maybe 2 years, they transferred the magazine to another editor. I'm hearing my dog barking. So we literally have seen live grown-up coyotes in the yard in the daytime the last couple days, and all of our neighbors are reporting sightings of coyotes. So when my dog barks, it makes me a little nervous that he's seeing something out the window. Um, you've been with Annie since Annie's Attic Little by Monthly. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, the point, as I'm getting sidetracked, but the editor of Crochet magazine, the current editor, whoever that is, I don't even remember her name, apparently is still going to be on staff in some capacity, although my source did not know what capacity that person was going to stay with Annie's. But the bottom line is that Crochet magazine is no longer going to be a title, that Crochet World is going to still be a title, and that it will continue. And then totally separate Stitches events are gone. So the crochet industry, yarn, knitting, crochet industry continues to be in flux. And, you know, Barocco, one of my favorite yarn companies, recently, within the last year, sold to another company. So that was a family-owned business that had been in their family for generations. I even got to tour the warehouse and the design studio and stuff, you know, several years ago, and really just love their yarn. They're one of my favorite yarn companies of all times, hands down. But they have sold. But that was maybe a year or two ago that happened. So anyway, the crochet. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank God we still have you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Carlene also commented earlier on this live video that Happily Hooked magazine has also folded. So, I mean, it's really not surprising since there's so many free patterns that, you know, why would anybody want to buy patterns? Except for, of course, you get what you pay for. And that if you buy a pattern from a magazine or from a designer where the pattern has been tech edited, then you're getting a more quality product than maybe a free pattern that has not been edited. Hello, Diane. Hello from Florida. Although there are some really great high quality free patterns out there, but you don't necessarily know what you're getting until you're in the thick of it. And you know, of course, if you want more free, you know, more patterns to come from designers, then supporting them any way you can is helpful. And that would include literally watching my videos. Like it doesn't even cost you a penny, but thank you so much for being here. And, you know, watching my videos helps support me so that I can still do the channel. Of course, not too fond of free patterns, too many mistakes. Yeah, I mean, it's just a universal thing. Now in paid patterns, there's sometimes still mistakes, but if you're getting a pattern through Marley or me or Robin or Rebecca Velasquez or whoever, you know that those patterns have been edited for quality a few times. So, you know, it might be worth the price of a cup of coffee to get a quality pattern if it's something that you really care about. Anyway, so it really helps that you all watch my videos and watch the ads or not, you know, but as much as people watch, that is of benefit to me to continue. Now, I know that life has been really hard for me to get some videos out. I've got a stack of stuff here that I want to film, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Oh, and hit the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. So please hit a thumbs up if you enjoy the 5-minute podcast, or if you enjoy free tutorials or whatever. You know, let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of the channel is. Do you like full free patterns? Do you like you know, stitch patterns? Do you like free I assume you like complete projects, although many people like complete projects, but boy, those are time consuming in terms of getting those out to you and creating a product for you in a video. My viewers, you all, are a sample of the 10,000 viewers that are part of this channel. Excuse me, tend not to watch my videos for super long. So when I do a 25-minute video, I lose people's attention span shorter. So it behooves me to do a shorter video. Sorry, morning. So it behooves me to do shorter videos because people's attention span seems to fall off at a certain point in my videos. So I'm trying to keep them shorter for you. Anyway, let me know. You can always leave me a comment. I look at every comment, and you can always give me a thumbs up. You watch from start to finish. Thank you so much, Linda. I do appreciate it. Literally every view matters to me. So thank you so much. And let's see. So those are the big shocking news. The big shocking news. XRX went bankrupt. No more Stitches events. Hi, Laura. Crochet World and Crochet Magazine are merging now to only become Crochet World. So Crochet Magazine as a title will now be gone. Lena Skavargerson has left Annie's and has now gone to Jimmy Bean's Wool. Barocco was old news that they sold their family business to another company. So a lot of changes and a lot of changes. So the designers are not making money anymore. The people who are making money are the people who are doing the roundups of other people's patterns, and those blog hosts who cultivate and curate those lists for blog lists of patterns, those pattern roundups. Those are the people who are making money in this industry right now, and they're making money through ad revenue and clicks. So designers themselves are not really making any money, because people are not buying patterns, because why would you buy patterns when you could get patterns for free? But I make a little bit of money. I don't even make grocery money. Even with 10,000 subscribers, I do this. Really, this is not, it barely pays for my web hosting every year, but literally every view matters to me, and talking to you guys every day makes me so happy, and I've gotten to know so many of you, so I'm going to continue as long as I can. So thank you for being patient with me while I navigate some family crises the last couple weeks, and hopefully those will settle down a little bit. Wellness for all of our families. I know a few of you have some family crises and medical conditions for your family members going right now too. So, prayers for all of us and good vibes, and let's cope with yarn, shall we? Let's take our yarn to the hospitals and nursing homes and doctor appointments and all the things that we need to do while we support our loved ones and stuff. So if you need to watch my videos to keep you company, I am thrilled to be here for you. And I guess that's about all for today. So I probably will see you Monday. I have a stack of videos I'm hoping to make for you, as always. There's just never enough time in the day, but I hope to be back for the 5-minute Monday morning podcast on Monday. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for praying for my family's well-being. So I've got a couple family members who could use some prayers for sure, and pray for each other, please. There's a lot of you in the group who could use some prayers, so for your loved ones too. So you guys are getting me all teary. Look at this. My nose is getting all red. But it's all good. We're part of a community, and I will see you Monday. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.